coming this way. Wait a minute, hey, I'm ghosted!
By Roz Hernandez.
Hey, boo. I have a message for you, YouTube watchers. This podcast, Ghosted by Roz Hernandez, is also an audio podcast. So if you're new to the show because you found us on YouTube, you might be wondering, wait, where's all the other episodes? Honey, this show has been going on since 2019. And if you go to any place that you get podcasts, you can listen to our episodes for all these years. A vast catalog, because we're just new here to YouTube. So go listen to the podcast if you're just craving more. And I hope you enjoy this episode. Pineapple Honeydew.
Hello. Hello, hi.
May I call you Pineapple?
You may.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me. I'm literally could not be more excited.
Why? Tell me.
I have been a fan of you since, the Hulu days.
Oh, the Hulu
days.
Living for the Dead.
Living for the Dead. Wasn't sure if we could say it.
We're allowed to say it,
Okay.
but nobody can watch it anywhere,
Okay.
so don't even try.
I know that is true because I've been trying it. Actually, I recommended it to somebody. And then about a week later, I said, hey, did you ever get around to watching that show? And he said, no, not yet. And I said, you know that thing that you want? You're never going to get it.
Yes.
You're never gonna be able to watch it.
But
I watched it though.
I try to embrace that. I try to look at the positive, and I'm like, that kind of makes it like a cool, like, little cult.
I'm in the club. It's like
Yeah.
a if you know, you know situation.
Yeah, you had to be there.
You literally had to be there.
Yeah.
And I was there. I went to one of the places you went to. Before
Let
you
me
went
guess.
there.
Was it the place in Cleveland?
Weirdly, no. Yeah, it was.
Because you're from Cleveland.
I am from Cleveland. Yes.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's talk about this place.
Okay.
The place, what's it called? The House of Wills.
The House of Wills.
The House of Wills.
Ooh.
Okay, let me take myself back into a time that I
Past life regression.
basically, it feels like. That was not very fun. Let me tell you why.
I can
It was
I can believe
so
it.
fucking cold.
Okay.
It was,
Yeah.
I'm a California girl. It was snow time. There's literally
right.
holes in the damn building.
Many.
It was so freezing for 2 days. And that was why it was very rough. That, and then also, it was a scary place. So this building used to be a funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
And
It looks like the building itself died somewhere along the way.
seriously,
It's scary in there.
it's a scary place.
And it's filled with like everything you've ever laid your eyes on, I swear is in that building.
Yeah.
There's like mannequins, like broken down carnival rides. There's like, did you go to the bed in the shape of a heart?
No.
Maybe you need to go back. There's like upstairs, we did a music video there, and upstairs there's literally like a bed in the shape of a heart.
And it
it's like
wasn't
a
just for
red
the music
room and
video?
like, no. Like it was, we didn't take anything. I mean, we set up like lights and blah, 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 but we didn't like, there was no like set or anything, you know what I mean? So like it was just happened to be up there.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, that was not my experience at all.
You're like, I wish I could lay down.
Yeah, I did not like being at that place.
I didn't like being there either, but probably for different reasons. But it's a scary place to be. It's
Did
spooky.
you have any ghost experiences?
I want to say yes, but
Make something
no. Yeah. Well, I met my past self. Weirdly, it was a boy. I was confused. No, I
did that
unfortunately,
happen?
I don't know. Things change, I guess.
I'm trying to think what happened paranormally when I was there. I definitely thought that it was haunted, or I could definitely see that place being haunted.
Yeah.
Because, of course, it was a funeral home.
Right.
There's that.
Yeah.
It's also run by a Satanist.
It is. I learned how to breathe fire in the basement.
Tell me more.
So I went to the basement and I learned how to breathe fire. No, I like,
so I need a little bit more than that.
So there are two of the people we had for the music video were, I guess they weren't, but they were eating fire. And we could only do it in the basement because the basement was the only place in the building that is, I believe it's fully cement. Like the walls and everything were cement.
Yes.
Don't know why I didn't look into it. Very beautiful
Was
down
this
there, I
the
will say.
sub-basement? This
Yes.
is one thing I remember, because I remember
Yes.
asking,
Beautiful.
is there a dom basement?
That's
So there-
upstairs with the red bed.
There was
That's
the
upstairs.
sub-basement, which
This
was
is-
lower than the basement.
Honey, I was eating in the sub basement.
They said it was real haunted down there.
No, but I literally was watching the episode that you guys did. And I think I was there. I don't know when you filmed it, but by the time I had seen it, I think it was about a year later that we had done it, and it came out. And I was watching it, and you guys were talking, and there was like little flashes.
I will say it was only available to watch for less than a year.
And I was in it. I think I literally watched it like the day that it came out. I like binged all of it. Like I had seen it release and was like, I'm writing this down to like watch it. But no, I was watching, and there was like flashes, and after a while I was like, this place looks familiar. And then one of you was like, today we're in Cleveland, Ohio. And I was like, and then you said House of Wills, and that still didn't ring a bell. So I went back in my text, and I was like, I was at this place like a year. And then I don't know when you guys filmed, but maybe literally months before you were there, I was there. And it was spooky.
I'm trying to remember, because listen, I've done a lot of ghost hunting in my day.
And I've seen 99% of it.
I was so cold that I feel like I was like, I don't care about ghosts right now. I'm so cold.
You're so cold you get pissed off.
My feet were freezing. Like, I hate that. Because I grew up in Michigan. So I knew.
I love Michigan.
I know that feeling, and I left it for a reason.
Yeah.
So then when you add, old condemned funeral home, they say ghosts make everything colder. So I was real not interested. But I do feel like I had an experience.
And I believe I watched it, and I can't remember either what happened.
I know. I remember I was eating chips a lot when I was on that one.
Was that the one where Alex was in the, like, coffin?
Yes. Alex was in a coffin.
She was in a coffin. Juju was doing something upstairs.
Yes.
She always was. But
Yes. All of those people had crazy shit. The craziest shit you've ever heard of happened to them. I was over there eating chips, freezing my ass off.
kind of what I did.
And I don't know that... I don't remember specifically crazy things happening to me in that place, but I was very scared.
Well, we can make something up. No one will fact check. That was the episode you levitated, right?
That was the one that I levitated.
That was
and
you
I
levitated.
ate fire.
And you were doing all those somersaults.
Here's the
Very
thing.
spry.
You told me before we started recording that you live with an improviser.
I do.
And so I see that must be rubbing off because you're doing it to me. You're doing improv with me right now.
You know what? I have to apologize. It's never my intention to do improv.
I'm not the best at improv. I took one improv class over the pandemic over Zoom.
I did notice in the emails before this, you sent me a script, which I thought was interesting. But
No,
I was like, maybe
don't start things. This is unscripted.
No, it was. Is that my character? No, I'm kidding.
So tell me a real ghost story. What do you got?
A real ghost. What could you imagine? I was like nothing. No, I have some ghost stories. So my
Now, really, really give it to us.
really dig
Set
deep.
the scene.
Okay.
Take us to a slumber party.
Okay. So probably the creepiest ghost story that I have. So my dad passed away when I was very young. We got to set the scene.
Okay.
We got to say that. And he passed away maybe when I was like, I was going to say 6 or 7. I'm not going to say that. 5 or 6. Sorry. And I turned out to be a trans drag queen. So sometimes people are right. But no, my dad passed away. And I remember there was one time, maybe we were celebrating his birthday. It was something to do with him, or it was my birthday or something. And I favor him. Pre-transitioned, I favored him a little bit more look-wise, but I still kind of do. And my childhood home, where my mom still lives, is one level, small town Appalachia. It's just like kind of like a square. So we have this balloon. And we had a birthday party. We have this balloon, and it started to like deflate as it does. But it didn't deflate all the way. It deflated enough to where the string was just like touching the floor. And this was like weeks and weeks of having this balloon, and it never deflated to like the ground. You know, you walk in after and it's like all the way on the ground.
Yeah,
Never
saggy.
did. So it looked like, I was like, kind of looks like a person. Like it's like a balloon and then just like a stem of, you know what I mean? So I'm like, it kind of looks like a stick figure almost. So I was like, okay, whatever. And it's like in a corner, whatever. We just like we're just like, it's kind of weird that this one balloon didn't deflate, but all the other ones do. And one night, maybe this is the connection. One night, maybe we were talking about my dad or something, like something was being brought up or something. And I go to bed. My brother and I are so young at this point that like we're sleeping with the door open. It's like not a big deal. And the balloon starts moving around the house.
Ooh.
Literally like circling because it's in a square. So there's one hallway that connects all of it. So it's moving in a square very slowly and it's kind of bouncing. Like it looks like it's walking. Ooh. And my mom's laughing and like I'm kind of freaking out and my brother probably is asleep and my mom's kind of just like, haha, whatever. And then I'm freaking out and I notice that it's weird. And then as it's happening, I get more and more freaked out and I'm like calling out to my mom being like, can you get this balloon out of whatever? Mm-hmm. And I'm not joking. Stops in my doorway, turns, floats into my room. And like at my bed. And I'm freaking out. Not really, I didn't really feel like it was like coming to get me. Like to this day, I'm like, oh, it was just my dad, whatever. But I was still like, contact me in a different way, babe. Don't send a balloon drone into my bedroom while I'm like 8 years old, whatever.
So crazy.
My mom came and got it and pulled it and then it was fine. And then I think it deflated after that.
Oh, I just wanted to say hi.
I just want to say hi. And I said, hi, but from a lovely distance, please.
This is so wild because when we had Christina on this podcast, she had the exact same story, but it was 2 balloons.
It was 2 balloons and there was nipples attached to this one too.
2 big juicy balloons came floating into her bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Right under the bed.
Wait, this is good.
Is this good?
Well, okay. There's a very popular video that I did not plan on, so I don't feel like looking for it right now.
Okay.
But it's, if anyone listening just like types it in, you'll find it. It's a man who's like, I think he's like a maintenance worker at a school, and there's a balloon doing the same thing.
Okay.
Where this balloon
was me.
starts it starts following him, and it's so spooky.
It was also spooky, like I said, because I was really the only one that was like kind of freaked out about it, and then it stopped, turned. Because I'm like, okay,
what if it popped? That would have been so scary.
But yeah, that too. But I'm like, okay, if it's caught in a draft, it's caught in the same. No draft is going to turn it and flip it into my room, you know. And then I think, it was like. My mom either deflated it or just deflated on its own. I can't tell. You can choose your own adventure, that story. But the rest of it, I am 100% that happened. It was crazy.
Was it like comforting or like that's scary?
Yeah, I think I was more scared of like that it was happening. In my mind, the way that I remember it was my dad. So I wasn't scared of it, but I was just scared of like no, don't come over. Like, come to me in a dream, babe. Or like, send like a white butterfly. Like, why did you send like a hunter balloon at me? It was crazy.
That's always my thing. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much I love you. Don't be fucking scary.
Don't be scary. Yeah, I was like, don't be scary. But it was scary, unfortunately. But I survived. I'm very brave.
Story. I like it.
I'm very brave. Thank you.
So Appalachia or Appalachia?
Appalachia.
Lacha. And what part of Appalachia?
So I am from Northeast Ohio. I'm from a place called Niles.
Okay.
So it's firmly in Ohio, but it's maybe like 15, 20 minutes you can get to the Pennsylvania border.
Okay.
So I live in Pittsburgh now. I started drag and I started performing in Cleveland. I'm from dead center. Like an hour and 15 one direction is Cleveland, an hour and 10 the other
Where's
direction is
like
Pittsburgh.
West Virginia?
West Virginia is, oh God.
Far?
No. I'm just bad at geography.
Where do the Wild Wild Whites live? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, my family is actually from West Virginia. It's southeast of Pittsburgh.
But do you know how I'm talking about, the Wild Wild Whites or whatever?
do.
What is that?
That
what they
family.
called? Is that what they're called? The Wild Wild Whites?
Don't remember, but I believe it.
The lady, she's at Taco Bell ordering. I love.
Is that the one with the dog? With the dog, the son that like barks and set like. There's a lot of families.
No. That's different. I know what you're talking about. Those are people that.
The mountain folk.
I don't know what the proper way to say this is.
The mountain folk.
There's inbreeding. That's a different family.
Yeah, okay.
Then there's the Wild Wild Whites, where this family, they're just wild people.
What's in the name?
Exactly. They live up to it. And there's a documentary about them called The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. And
Even
there's
more
a
of a tongue
scene
twister
that I love so much, where the lady is ordering at Taco Bell. And she says,
time.
y'all have mozzarella sticks?
At Taco Bell.
Yes. And they don't.
Love
and then
her.
she orders Jiha, can you? No, it's fine. We're gonna do.
We can improv.
I forget that this is a podcast about ghosts sometimes.
Okay.
Back to that.
Okay.
So in Appalachia,
yeah.
there are lots of spooks.
Lots.
What is
Haints.
What do you know
That's
about
what we call them?
Haints. Can you tell me about anything that you might know about from that area?
Yeah. So Mothman is it Point Pleasant?
Point Pleasant,
West Virginia.
Have you ever seen Hellier?
No.
Greg and Dana Newkirk, shout out to them. They're amazing paranormal researcher, investigate, all of it. And they have this documentary series about, I feel like it's in that Ohio area, of like people that have seen these sort of goblin creatures.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
Have you ever heard
kind of.
that? Like people talking about seeing goblins?
It kind of sounds familiar. There's just like a general thing in Appalachia. Madison and I were actually talking about it on the way here, where like the woods is like a no-go. Like,
terrifying.
It seems like
are there mines
common
too?
sense.
Maybe
I think so, because
I think there's a big. This is a very large region of America that I haven't spent much time in, and so I assume it's all one place.
Very large region
where there's just people ordering mozzarella sticks at Taco Bell, and there's mines and there's goblins.
I will say it kind of is.
What was the club that you used to work at?
In what place? In Pittsburgh?
In Pittsburgh, in Cleveland.
Twist Social Club.
That's where they used to see goblins.
I've seen some goblins at Twist Social Club. I've also been the goblin at Twist Social Club.
Stop.
I've been hired by the goblins at Twist Social Club.
Stop.
I performed for the goblins at Twist Social Club. I can confirm that one. There's been goblins at Twist Social Club.
So I am right about something.
Yeah, you're on the right track. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me about the woods.
So the woods, it feels like common sense, but there's some rules of the road, or rules of the woods, I guess. But just in general, it's like, if you hear whistling in the woods, you turn around. You're not supposed to even look into the woods after like sunset, nightfall situation. Like where I'm from in Ohio is technically the like outskirts of the Appalachia region.
Okay.
So even moving to Cleveland, I was like, oh, where I'm from is like a mini Cleveland. It's not. Then I moved to Pittsburgh and I was like, oh, Appalachia runs thick, even in like Pittsburgh. Where I'm from is like a small Pittsburgh. So yeah, I like park my car at night because I live right outside of like the city in Pittsburgh. So I have like trees around me. I'm not going to triangulate my exact position. But like if I park my car, I still to this day like don't look at the woods. I turn a light on to walk like whatever. I just like you're not supposed to do anything really in the woods.
They got goblins.
Yeah, they got goblins. There's like fairy rings. There's like people will put like little houses out for the fairies sometimes.
Fairy rings?
Do you know a fairy ring? It's a ring of mushrooms. So if you see a ring of mushrooms, it's like a fairy ring. So you're not supposed to step, I believe, into it. They can be small, so like you couldn't step into it. Well, maybe your feet are tiny. I could not step into it.
Oh, I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah. And you're just like on point in the fairy ring. You're like, Roz, get out of there.
Fairy ring?
Fairy ring. It's supposed to be, I believe. I'm a drag queen, but I'm not a fairy expert, if you can believe. But I believe it's supposed to be like a portal to like
We're
the
looking
other
this up.
side.
We're getting a second opinion.
So you're not supposed to. Well, I barely had a first opinion, but yeah, you're not. I do know you're not supposed to step into them for whatever. But it's just like a little ring of mushrooms. It's not man-made or anything like that. It's like naturally occurring.
Oh, it's a naturally occurring.
Yeah, it's just the
thing.
mushrooms grow in a ring.
A fairy ring. This is from the AI that pops up when you go to on YouTube. A fairy ring is a natural expanding circle of mushrooms, dark grass, or dead turf caused by soil inhabiting fungi. Mm-hmm. Okay, but what's like the fun, like the folklore. Historically believed to be caused by dancing fairies, elves, or in some traditions, the devil's churn. Mm-hmm. What's the devil's churn?
I feel like I've done the devil's churn a couple times in my life.
I feel like I've seen a couple of fairy rings.
I think I watched both of those movies, Fairy Ring and the Devil's Churn.
Wait, I want to find more about I like talking about fairies. I think that's fun.
I think it's like a portal of some sort. Like it's like you're not supposed to.
But people truly believe this, huh?
I do. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's one of those where it's like talking about it would be like, oh, come on, fairies. But then if I saw one, I would be like, I'm going to step to the other side. Like I wouldn't pass it.
Yeah.
Appalachia.
No, just to be safe.
Just to be safe. Appalachia, I will say, is sometimes like that because there's a big like religious, religion is big in Appalachia. So a lot of the people, and specifically the women, are like witches without saying they're witches. So they'll be like, don't do the tarot cards, they're from the devil. But then they'll be like, but you have to stir your tea clockwise to bring in manifestation.
Right.
Like they're very that like they will literally.
It's all the same. It
comes out in the wash.
Yeah.
They'll be like Pokemon's from the devil, but also like they'll be like, I got a new broom, and you're like, oh, where is it? And they'll be like, above the doorway. It keeps out the ghosts, like that kind of stuff. So
superstitious. Are you superstitious?
I am very superstitious.
Like what? What does that mean?
I'm very like, you don't break a mirror. If you spill salt, you do it over the shoulder. The black cat, I don't walk under ladders. I like all that kind of stuff. That's actually something that I'm want to get more into, but I really like reading about just like signs and omens and superstitions. I think it's like really fascinating, whether you believe it or not. But like, you know, I've known people who can like dream and know that somebody's pregnant and like stuff like that. There's like stuff like that is cool in the Appalachia region.
Do you think I'm pregnant?
Physically, I would say it would be hard for a baby to fit in there.
Aww.
You know,
that
say
is
that.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. It's like you turned to the side and I thought I lost you.
I got some mozzarella sticks from Taco Bell. Which they don't have on the menu. And so I don't know what I ate, but I do feel like I might be pregnant or something.
That I am a drag queen who works very late at night, so I'm familiar with the Taco Bell pregnancy scares.
I love having a full beat on at Taco Bell. Like the girls that work there are always so nice about the way I look.
I've had a picture taken of me, like, hey, can I take your picture? I love your makeup. Yeah. And I'm like, hair off to the side, like normal clothes, but I still have the full whatever. And I'm like, sure. I think that was like on our way to Chicago, maybe that happened. But the divas in Taco Bell, they love it.
I know.
I very rarely don't get like a, I love your makeup from Taco Bell.
I know.
So it's nice.
That might be part of the training. They're like, if you see a trans person, tell them you like their eyelashes. They always tell me they like my eyelashes.
And take a picture because we don't know if they really exist or not.
Yes.
We need photo proof. That's another thing I was going to say. In Ohio, I mean, I don't live in Ohio anymore, but I do go back and forth quite frequently. I was informed by somebody who is a very big fan of yours also, I will say. But I was informed that there's been a lot of Bigfoot sightings in Ohio. In Ohio.
That's
very
true.
recently. Like,
well,
I think
and that's the crazy thing is, I was just in Ohio.
Where were you in Ohio?
Walking through the woods.
Well.
I was walking around.
I said Bigfoot, though. You have the fairy ring feet.
This is what they're calling me.
I guess we don't choose our own nicknames, I guess.
I didn't ask for it, but I was walking around Ohio.
Barefoot.
All of a sudden, I'm getting nonstop text. I'm like, oh, girl, is this you?
Tagged on Instagram,
Nonstop.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you got to get your publicity where you can these days.
You know what? Some people have to call the paps. You just got them.
Thank you.
If you got it, flaunt it.
So,
Feet and all.
can you tell me a ghost story?
Another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Or like a psychic thing, or like
let's get into that.
Yeah.
Because I think I was telling you, I welcome ghosts. Something about my energy might be off to the ghost.
No.
I charm every human person that I meet.
Aww.
The ghosts, they don't want to be around me. But the universe sends me, I call it tranifestation.
Mm-hmm.
They send me, I've gotten dreams, I've gotten everything.
Stop.
So probably my most poignant one, it's always about death. Can we talk about death on this podcast?
We'll make an exception.
Okay, because I did think this was a dating show. The skeleton dress was just unrelated.
Mm-mm.
No,
you're confused. God.
Always confused. So I had a pet rabbit named Zeus. I have Zeus tattooed on my fingers. I know you can't see, but yeah. So I had a pet rabbit named Zeus, and this was before I got him before I moved to Cleveland, and then he made it to moving to Cleveland. He didn't live very long because I got him from not a great place, but I was like, I fell in love with him, and I said, that's not his fault. So he lived a good little life. So I had him, and before I moved to Cleveland, I lived with my two friends, and they had a dog. So I moved to Cleveland, I bring Zeus, whatever, we're in the thing. I wake up one morning to a text. It's like, hey, we just have to let you know. I can't remember the dog's name, unfortunately. But they're like, we just have to let you know, like, the dog passed away last night. Like, Brian Nome was the dog's name.
No,
And
Brian.
like her implants popped and she hit the door.
Well, Christina killed a dog, so that's why I was thinking.
Is the exit behind, or is it
wherever you want it to be? Just walk through
jump.
the wall like the Kool-Aid
Can you edit
man.
me out the whole thing? Kool-Aid man. Just kidding.
Well,
No, so I get a text and I'm like texting. I'm like, oh my gosh, like obviously I'm like, that's so sad. Whatever. Lights are off in my room, and I'm like, I just have this thought that I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy if, because Zeus and this dog, Zeus loved dogs. Zeus lived with many dogs, always loved dogs. So Zeus and this dog were like, they were besties. And I just have the thought, wouldn't that be crazy if Zeus is dead too? Just a passing thought. I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy? Flip the light on. Zeus is dead in the cage.
No.
Like,
did you have any reason to, was he sick or anything?
No, nothing. No reason. No, nothing. Just dead in the cage. And I have that multiple times in my life where I'll get, I'm learning now, like I'm really checking into it the past like maybe a couple months where I'm like, I'm going to start trusting this more. But it always is the same format where I get a thought where I say, wouldn't that be crazy if? It always starts like that. I get the same thought and then blah, blah, blah. And it will always come true. And I can't control it. I wish I could like download and like tell you something, but no, I just get it. And then if I don't listen to it, if I listen to it, it doesn't matter. It will happen.
Is it
good,
always
bad?
bad?
No,
it doesn't
good,
matter?
bad, whatever. So I'm trying to trust it. I'm trying to take it as like a, you're in the right direction or you're in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Because I believe that too with like readings and stuff. I believe that like you're read on the path you're on. So if somebody tells you like, Roz, you're going to marry you, whatever, and you're like, I don't want that, you can make that decision. I don't think you're stuck in it.
Oh, good.
So sometimes when I get like a bad thing, I can divert it and then maybe it won't happen. But if I'm just like, yeah, whatever, it will happen. And so if I don't change
instantly,
the path,
or how much time do you have until it happens?
not instantly, but I would say maybe within like the week.
What's the last time you had one of these?
Well, I don't remember the last time, but I do. So I do have like that kind of, but also I just am really good at manifesting. And
Man,
tranifesting, I do call it.
Manifesting.
But I will just have like, there's a YouTube kind of channel that I really love.
Roz Hernandez, the haunted doll.
I'll get there.
Oh.
Because I tranifested this.
Okay.
Earlier this year, I wrote down like I didn't know I was coming to LA. I didn't know anything. This was way before that. I wrote down venues I wanted to perform at. I wrote down podcasts I wanted to be on. I wrote down anything. Even if I was like, it's not going to happen or it might happen, but not this year. I was like, don't care. I'm just going to write a list. And it's April and this show's on the list.
No.
This show is on the list. And when I messaged you to come on the podcast, it didn't take that long. And I've had other things where like I've written other like media sites and not even tried to attempt to be on it. And like then 2 days later, less than a week later, I'll be like, oh, the host of the show that I wanted to be on just followed me from like an Instagram reel. And it'll just be crazy like little manifestations and stuff like that.
Yeah, the first time I heard about you was video.
I know the one.
Which one?
It was because you liked it and I freaked out. It was like 2 years ago and I was like, oh my God. There's a video I had where I was like, what if I don't care that I look trans?
That's it.
And like, what if I don't care? And like, what if I actually want to look a little trans so that people can like notice,
Yeah,
and feel
because
safe?
people love to be like, you look like you're trans or
like,
whatever. And it's like, okay, but that's not like an insult if I don't, like, it's not to me at least.
Like, I know.
I'm like, that's what I am.
Yeah, and I always tell people, I'm like, I look in the mirror when I step out. So I know what I look like.
Yeah.
Like, I have drag queens sometimes that are like, you should put on a wig. And I'm like, you think after 3 or 4 years of people telling me if I wanted to, I would have bought a wig and I would have stapled it to my head or whatever you guys do. I don't want to. And I look and I get ready and I leave and I look at it. So, but yeah, that was, I do remember. Can you tell I'm a fan of yours? I'm also not afraid to be a fan.
I need more.
Need more fans?
Well, I need more fans.
Okay.
And
I'm on it.
And I can't fully tell that you're a fan of mine. I need a little bit more.
Okay. I watch everything you do.
Thank you.
When you followed me, I screenshotted and I sent to, like, you got a dedicated close friends post, like a what the fuck is happening. Like, literally, I was like dying.
Thank you.
And I am not afraid to be a fan.
No, don't be.
Anybody. I think a lot of people are like, either you are a fan or you have fans. And I'm like, no, I have fans. And I am a fan of people. And I also don't care if they're like more famous, less famous. Like, I will be a fan of you if I'm a fan of you. And I'm a huge
I think you should tell
fan
people
of
when
you.
you're a fan of them.
Oh, I do.
And if
That's
I become
also-
a fan of yours, I will tell you.
Please. I want to be at least the 6th person to know.
Okay.
At least.
Tell me one more.
Tell me one more. A more psychic story. Ooh, this is a crazy one.
Okay.
So this one's a dream one. So this is how this kind of first started. I think as I've gotten older, how old do you think I am? Because I'm probably older than you think.
Really? Because you do feel young. 24.
I'll be 30 this year. I'm 29. I know. When I was with Darby was like, I thought you were 22. And I was like, no, 29. So I think as I've been aging and maybe as I've been like coming into myself, I've been able to just like be awake and kind of get these like downloads of information. But it started off dreaming. I've like pretty much always dreamed of the future, had like weird dreams. But I remember I had a dream once where I can't remember if it was my now stepdad or just one of my mom's ex-boyfriends. I can't remember. I had a dream. And I often have these dreams where like I'm in an unfamiliar place with unfamiliar people, but my mind goes like, oh, you're at the mall with these people, but it's not actually them. Have you ever had that?
Sure.
Yeah, where it's just like, I know, I wake up and I'm like, that's not what the mall looked like. But in the dream, it was the mall. So I'm at this place. I'm at like what I interpret to be his grandmother's house. And I've not met her at this point. I think I did end up meeting, no, I didn't meet her. That's part of the story. So I have a dream that I'm at his grandmother's house. I have a dream that we're going to a party, my family and I, and there's other people obviously there. It's like a backyard, like just summer party. Like we bring food, there's like a cookout, there's whatever. I meet his grandma. Again, I don't know what she looks like. So it's just like a random woman, but I'm like, okay, this is his grandma in my head. We're at the party, we're hanging out, we're doing whatever. Then at the end of the dream, so it's like a fenced-in backyard. I can like remember it clear as day. It's like fenced in, bushes, like a nice backyard. People just start coming over literally just like jumping over the fence,
Oh my God.
just start slaughtering people.
Oh my God.
Like it's a crazy dream. Like it's like I like am like woken up like, oh my God. And I very rarely have nightmares, and I still don't really consider that a nightmare. I think the universe has more planned for me. But I was like, oh my God, like this woke me up. I wake up, I don't tell anybody about it because I'm not going to be like, hey, I had a dream that we were all killed at a backyard, whatever. I wake up, I go to the kitchen table, wake up, grandma was dead. Overnight.
Wait, what?
Grandma was dead.
Did she get slaughtered in a backyard?
Never got that info, but I'm not, I long ass pinkies to the sky, I promise you, grandma was dead. Like that literally like woke up to the text. And like
This was your stepdad's mom.
Yes, I can't remember if it was, or no, if I can't remember if it's my now stepdad or one of my mom's ex-boyfriends, but it was their grandma.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it would have been great grandma. So it was
Weird.
like years back. But yeah, it was like my mom came out of the room. It was like my brother and I were at the table eating breakfast. Like that's how quickly this happened after I woke up. And my mom came out and was like this, whoever it was, I can't remember. It's like grandma just died overnight. And I was like, oh. And I can't remember if I've told her since then I've had the dream, but it was like when I get something, it's almost like the timer's ticking. Like, when is it going to happen? Because they're quick. They're quick. They're not always bad. That was like those are the only two instances where I've like predicted like a death. Like I think I predicted my cousins were going to get a cat and then they did, like just stupid stuff.
Oh, that's
But those
cute.
are like, I wish I could do that again.
Now, did you have a good alibi that night? Because I would suspect that you had something you might have
I was unfortunately
made a trip to his grandmother's house.
Well, astral projection wasn't in yet.
Oh,
I couldn't
it didn't exist until people started talking about it.
And I tried to do like, you know, when you put the pillows under the blanket and like make it so that you look like there's
it
a
looks
person
like a
there.
body.
Try to do it, not enough pillows, ass too fat. It wouldn't be convincing.
I hate that.
I was like, will I, won't I, whatever. And then I fell asleep and was like, well, I guess God's timing is always right. It happened anyway.
For the record, please.
Is this the heart?
We need to make sure that this is just, we have this clean.
Okay.
Did you murder your mom's boyfriend's grandmother?
Not that one. Everyone has to.
Okay.
Had to, I guess.
Can I show you a haunted eBay doll?
I would love it.
It's time for...
The dolls are living.
And we are. And how about that?
But the boyfriends, the mom's boyfriends, grandmothers are not.
I don't believe she was a doll. I don't believe. Again, jury's out, I guess. The jury's out, I guess.
The mom's boyfriends or possibly
Transgender.
current stepfather, we're not sure. Grandma is not living. Is our
Not
new
no more.
segment. Okay. Okay. So I go to eBay.
Mm-hmm.
I look for haunted eBay dolls.
I've heard tell.
And I found one that's just right.
Okay.
Her name's Emma.
Okay.
She's currently going for 18 British pounds.
Okay. I also weigh 18 British pounds.
Jiha, show us Emma. Okay, so she has a hat that kind of... It's kind of like Captain Crunch, almost.
I was going to say she looks like a croissant. Oh,
She looks like a croissant.
she's Le Doll.
She's got big blue eyes.
She does
and
have my blush on, I will say. Spooky. She got
color
my
match.
blush on.
She's the one that had Taco Bell that took a picture of you. She took that picture to Sephora and got that blush. Yeah, she's got some kind of like white frilly dress on. I don't know. She's just like a girl, blonde, white lady.
She looks like the hat is very empanada. you know, and it like pressed edges
Yes,
type situation.
it is. Or
Yeah.
a pot sticker. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's what it says about Emma. She was 25 when she died. She lived in Bristol with her girlfriend
Ooh.
and their dog.
Okay.
She was
Normally
warm.
the cat happens, I think.
She was warm, confident, and full of excitement about the future. She had recently passed her driving test
At 25?
at 25.
Honestly, me too.
We all have our own timelines. That's something that she had worked very hard for, and she spoke often about the freedom it would bring. She loved music, long drives, and the idea of exploring new places. She was openly lesbian.
Power to the people.
And she was in a loving relationship with her girlfriend for over a year. They were planning their first road trip, and then she died in a tragic accident. Okay, so basically, with this doll, you're going to hear some faint tapping sounds.
Okay.
Gentle,
Do you have the audio? No, I'm kidding.
gentle.
Ooh. I wish I could, but my fingers are actually so far away from the end of these gloves. There's no sound.
A
little bit.
If you took those off and your fingers were really that
No, they're
length-
longer. They're longer. They also...
Oh.
I think there's a pill for that, but I
There
refuse
is
to
a
take
pill.
it. I don't believe in modern medicine.
Okay. So I don't think Emma did either because she did. There is faint tapping sounds,
Oh, yes.
gentle warmth in the room,
Okay.
small glowing orbs, particularly when people speak about travel,
Okay.
because she had wanted to go on a road trip with her girlfriend.
Not unlike Brian Numb's glowing orbs.
Music, you'll hear.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, when people talk about music, you'll see the orbs.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Synesthesia.
Say no more. Some people say that they feel a calm reassurance when connecting with her.
Okay, that's sweet.
Yeah. She was found in a charity shop in Bristol in 2022. Same.
Sweet.
So yeah, that's her. If anyone's curious.
She looks stunned.
Now, do you believe in something like this?
Like a haunted doll.
Do you think it's possible?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that people can... Not people. I feel like objects can definitely take on certain, like... I always think of it more as probably like when I die, which I don't really plan on doing. But if I die, let's say, maybe like the thing that I... Hypothetically. We can improv here. I think like maybe the thing that I maybe cherish most could be like something that I'm like connected to. You know what I mean?
Sure, why not?
Because it's like if houses can be haunted, if funeral homes can be haunted, if this can be haunted, why can't like a doll be haunted or like a bell or like a family heirloom or something? Like,
So do you think, because this is always the question, how did Emma the lesbian
get put into the doll?
inside of this empanada head?
Well, it's been normally the reverse. I've been putting the empanadas in me. But I think, yeah, maybe when you die, if you have like, you know, I feel like people talk about like the unfinished business kind of
Sure.
situation.
It's like, I owe it. My dream was to be sold on eBay.
Yeah. Well, also, I think specifically with her, if she's talking about she loves to travel, why would you be stuck in a house when you could be stuck in a doll that could be
Travel.
sold, or even if it stays in the family, you know, people have it, but they move, like
I
that
can't
kind of thing.
wait. We probably have about 80 years until Toy Story becomes in the public domain, because do you know how they do like these public domain horror movies? Do you know about this?
Yes, they did like the Dora the Explorer one.
Oh, I haven't seen.
And
No.
they did.
Wait, maybe.
Wait.
The rule is something has to be. Jiha, is this right? Jiha's my legal expert. It has to be 100 years, right? And then something can be in the public domain.
It depends. Yes. Here, let me double check. I think it's like 100 years.
Yeah, that's my lawyer. She's
Okay.
I'm not your lawyer.
good person to talk to about your mom's
Laws.
boyfriend,
Oh.
grandmother.
Yeah, do we have like a
The
contact
case is
card I
still
could take
open.
home?
I can get you Jiha's card.
Is there like a QR code I could scan or
That's how she
something like
does
that?
things.
Okay. That's how everybody does things.
It depends on how long ago the original work was published and also the life of the author.
Yeah, so basically, okay. So there's things like Winnie the Pooh became in the public domain.
I
and
was
then
gonna
there's
say
been
that, I
like
couldn't remember.
scary Winnie the Pooh movies. And every year there's new things that are like now you are allowed to like do whatever you want with them. But to me, Toy Story, it's like, I want to know, did those people die and they get trapped inside of those dolls? How did that happen?
Oh.
Because that's essentially this right here.
Yeah. That is I'm a huge Toy Story fan. It's probably my favorite Pixar movie.
Really?
So I'm like, I never thought about that though.
Yeah,
But-
somebody did something. There has to be a backstory. We never know. We're just like, oh yeah, these dolls talk. There was a man named Woody that somehow
Hey,
got in there.
got in there. Happens to the best of us.
Honey, I've had a Buzz and a Woody in the same night.
Hey yo.
Can I play you some ghost voices?
Yes, please.
It's time for EVPs or EV Blues. So I go to YouTube. I find ghosts speaking.
Again, I've heard tell.
I'm going to play them for you, and I want you to tell me what you hear.
Okay.
And then I'm going to give you A, B, C, D.
Okay.
You're going to tell me which one you think the person that posted it believes it says.
Perfect.
Okay?
Perfect.
This is from Elite Paranormal KC Spectre.
Okay.
And it's at a place called the Anderson House.
Okay.
What is this ghost saying? Pineapple. Honeydew. Do you like when people say hunty-dew?
I don't know if anyone's ever said it.
No
I
one's
would
ever
like it if
said
you said
pineapple hunty-dew?
it. No.
Pineapple hunty-dew.
Thank you.
Okay, somebody said something.
Somebody said something and then burped really loud.
I think they do a tongue pop.
Okay. And this is not just because I was literally on IMHO yesterday. It sounds like somebody said, "Can I talk to you over here?"
Can I talk to you over here?
Yeah, can I talk to you over there? Which kind of feels like a voice message that one Darby Lynn Cartwright would have sent me.
Oh, God. Just imagine the ghost of Darby.
Imagine hearing her voice.
Okay, so that is not what they thought.
Okay.
Did they think it was A? Now, who the fuck threw that? Do you know Scary Movie 3?
I believe so.
Oh,
They blend together.
Brenda, there's a great scene with Brenda. Just watch it. Okay. B. Did they think it was B? We're gonna get mad.
Okay.
C. I'm fucking sad. Or D. I'm a pumpkin man.
Okay.
Okay, it's one of those.
Can I get it one more time? It kind of. What was option B again?
We're gonna get mad.
When you said that, I was like, there's no way that's what it said. But now listening to it again, I'm like, I feel like that's kind of what it said.
That is what they think it said. I think it says I'm a pumpkin man.
What did I win?
Wait a second. I'm a pumpkin man.
I'm a pumpkin man. I've been a pumpkin man at some points in my life.
We
Some would
have
say
all
still.
had our time.
Some would say current.
Stop it. Okay, here's the next one. This was recorded by the Orb Queen, Pennsylvania.
Okay. I think she was in
All
my
hail.
show. I think I performed with her.
I'm sure you did. The Orb Queen.
She booked me.
She is currently working at the Blue Moon on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Actually, if you are working at the Blue Moon on Tuesdays, I don't want to send the wrong impression. So I don't know where the Orb Queen could be found, but somewhere in Pennsylvania.
I think she booked me and tried to pay me just with drink tickets. So I don't really talk to her anymore.
That sounds like her.
And I don't even drink.
But you have to understand she's going through a lot because she recorded this in her kitchen. What is it
Some
saying?
people don't have kitchens. It sounds... Can I get it one more time? My first thought is, like, I didn't say that, or like I never said that. You never said that.
Yeah.
And you didn't. And you didn't. Somebody else did.
Yeah.
I was like, you never said that.
You know what's funny? My first impression is like Bombazilla. Or like, I don't know, like something Zilla. Like,
I can hear that too.
Like a play on Godzilla, but like she's Dollzilla. Okay?
Big Butt Zilla. It sounds like they're in the middle of an argument and he's like, you never said that.
That's not what the Orb Queen thought.
She's going to take her drink tickets back. I didn't even use them.
Did she think that this ghost was saying, A, I want some filler. B, I love ya. C, you're dumb. Or D, y'all have mozzarella sticks.
If you would have stopped at mozzarella, I think I would have been more inclined to say that one. I think I have a really bad memory. What was number A again? Or letter A again?
I want some filler.
What was the second one? B.
I love ya.
Let's spread peace and joy. I want to say I love ya.
That is what the Orb Queen thinks. This ghost said, I love ya.
Have you ever been really good at something?
No.
You're really good at this.
Then why'd you have to ask?
I don't like to assume nowadays.
I love ya.
I love ya.
I heard it. Okay, we're going to do one last thing. I just want to know some of your thoughts on different things.
Okay, I have those.
What are your thoughts on demons?
On demons, well, dated a few. Performed for a few in Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Mostly Cleveland. I mean, I feel as though demons have to exist. Well, maybe not have to, but I'm one of those people that's like, I don't know religion-wise what is happening and what's not happening, so why not just let them all happen? But I feel like there has to be, is malevolent when they're mean? Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like there has to be, unfortunately, like malevolent spirits and things like that. So maybe demons, jury's still out on if they do or don't exist, but I feel like it's not a hop, skip, and a jump to be like, there's malevolent spirits that want to hurt. So if your way of recognizing that is by saying that's a demon, then that's a demon, sure.
Right.
Identify yourself. I believe people when they say what they identify as.
That's the thing, because you could encounter a goblin and you're demon.
Yeah.
And they're like, actually, I identify as a goblin.
And then I say sorry for the dead name. And then I tell them my dead name so that we're on even playing field.
Evil playing field.
Evil playing field.
Tell me a conspiracy theory that you believe.
Okay. I'm going to set the scene by saying...
Nothing too crazy.
Okay, I'm going to set the scene by saying, I don't believe this.
Okay, so what I asked was...
Okay, I don't believe... Well, okay. One I do believe is that there's aliens in Area 51. Boring, snooze fest, whatever. Wah, wah, sorry, I can only see myself out. I've always said I don't believe this, but I feel like there's a time in which I could have been convinced that the Earth is flat. I don't believe it's flat. But what I'm saying is, you ever like hear about people that are in cults and you're like, I'm not in a cult, but I see, like, I can follow how they're convinced.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
When
honestly, I want to be in one for like the first like year of it. And then when things start getting weird, I want out. But it sounds great.
So I'm like, I don't believe that the earth is flat, but if I watched a video, I still wouldn't believe it. But I'm like, I can kind of see the evidence, and then immediately it gets disproven.
Honestly, I feel that way about a lot of things that a lot of people believe. I even feel that way about like Republicans and stuff. I'm like, oh, I get why you are under this impression or whatever.
For the record, I don't. I can't sympathize with Republicans.
No, I didn't say I sympathize.
No, I'm joking. But no, I believe, like, you can use your brain to follow the progression, whether or not you actually believe it or whatever, or like would come to that same conclusion.
Especially, it's like, oh, if you were raised in a world where this is what's good and that's what's bad and whatever, it's like, okay, I can see where that would lead you to be an adult with this thought or whatever.
Yeah, I can see how you get there. I'm not going to get there. There's nothing that'll actually take me there, but I could see how you got there, unfortunately. So... aliens, wah, wah.
So to answer my question of what's a conspiracy theory that you believe, so you believe the earth is flat.
Yeah.
And you believe that there's aliens at Area 51.
Area 51. I also believe that there's cures for diseases that are not being administered.
I believe that too.
Wholeheartedly.
That's interesting. That's not one that's come up on here, but I do believe that. I think that is all to make money, honey.
Well, so backstory, when I lived in Cleveland, I was an optician, which is like the people that like adjust your glasses.
What?
You're shocked that I'm smart, that's all I'm picking up from that.
So you used to adjust people's glasses?
Yeah, like I can read prescriptions, and I was like I can like see your prescription and recommend lenses and blah, 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 blah. So from that, I've seen the monopoly of like the people that own the glasses places also own the insurance.
Sure.
So even though the glasses everywhere take like, they cost like $3 to make, we can charge $1,200 for these glasses.
Yeah.
But then we can also say, oh, but with this insurance, these $1,200 glasses, which are really $3 frames with like maybe $15 lenses if you really trick them out, they're only going to cost you $100. And people go, wow, that's a great deal. But in order to get that discount, you have to pay us $50 a month or whatever. These glasses, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, unless they're like something special, cost less than what you're paying a month for the insurance. And I've had people literally, well, not anymore. I don't do it anymore. But I had people be like, well, if that's all the like they don't even get that much of a discount. So they're like, I'm actually paying more a year for this insurance. And then when I go to use it, the discount isn't even as much as so I truly believe that like if we were like cancer's cured, like HIV is cured, like all of this stuff is cured, then it's like people wouldn't buy insurance. People wouldn't spend money at the doctor. People wouldn't buy the pill. People wouldn't buy the shot, whatever. You wouldn't do that. So firsthand from a medical perspective, and I'm out of the field and I don't want to go back.
I love your thumb.
Firsthand.
First
and second hand. I really believe that there's cures, or at least they might be closer to finding them. And they're just like, nah, but we can make some money if we just let these people
I agree.
buy these vitamins, buy these pills, even preventatively, like buy vitamins to be healthy, to not get these diseases. And then if you do, you got to buy the vaccine and the treatment, and you got to go to the doctor. And then, oh no, you're out of network, even though it said you were online, and like all that stuff. None of that would happen if they're like, actually, we cured cancer.
I'm with you.
So
kind of in this realm of things, you believe Area 51 has aliens.
Mm-hmm. Tell
me more about aliens and from the pineapple honeydew perspective.
There was actually a period in time where pineapple honeydew was like kind of like an alien character. There was like, we call it my space era. It was like a year or so where I was like really into like, I only did like songs about space and like, I don't know, it was weird. I was like only wearing blue. It was a strange time. But I love, love, love alien stories. I love listening to podcasts about like abductions and like, I guess that's another conspiracy theory. I believe that they're in Area 51. I almost said Alien 51. Believe they're in Area 51, but I also believe they're just like, they're watching us. They've made contact. They've done.
Please like and subscribe.
Please follow at pineapple.honeydew on all social media, except for that one. Don't follow me on that one. But no, I'm like, they have to be watching. They have to be like making some sort of contact, and either they think we're too dumb or whatever. But I'm there. Well, maybe not you. They're like, she had a medical license and she gave it up to be a drag queen. She's dumb.
We don't need that
She's
one.
dumb. Yeah, they're like, what? The ghosts too are like, we'll leave her out of it. We'll send her little signs until she smartens up, and then we'll leave her out of it. But
I know. I think that's my thing. Like, I want to be abducted so bad, and
me too, kind of.
And I feel like the aliens are like, I don't know, that trans lady that's like makes jokes about ghosts.
Who doesn't love a good probe?
But I think they're just like, we're gonna take like an astrophysicist,
right?
No offense.
I'm like, realistically, they're gonna be like, well, what could you bring to the table? And I was an optician, and they're like, bitch, we don't even have eyes. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm
right.
like, well, I can.
What do you do when their eyes are this big?
Right. I'm like, have y'all heard Levitating by Dua Lipa? I could do a jump split.
Ooh.
And they're like, so can we. Like, I just don't have anything that I think they can like.
I know.
I'm like, oh, I've been both genders, and they're like, we don't believe in gender. I think they're probably woke too.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't seem the most consenting of
bodily
species.
autonomy and stuff like that.
But I think the fact that they don't destroy us leads me to believe that they're good.
Yeah, I think they're just. I think maybe they treat us the way that we treat like mice and stuff like that, where they're like, well, not us day to day, but like scientists are like. Sometimes you have to kill a mouse to like get the cure for cancer, even if they won't give it to us. They're greedy.
Right.
But I feel like that's maybe like the aliens are like, well.
Or gerbils. Sometimes you had to do some experiments.
Sometimes you gotta get a gerbil.
Hey, guess what? That's it.
Hey, that's so sad.
There's no more.
And I'll never see you again. I'll never fight to book you in Pittsburgh. It'll never happen.
So tell everyone what's the stuff they need to know about you.
So you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at pineapple.honeydew. I do a lot of videos that are, I would say, comedy.
Yeah, they're very funny.
Thank you. But I always try to. I mean, some of them are just straight comedy. Well, not straight comedy.
Straight comedy.
Oh, sorry. Again, is the exit back there.
We do gay comedy over here.
We do gay comedy.
We do
Transgender comedy.
Ladies,
do you hate your husband? Me too.
Exactly.
No, some of them are like actual, just like, I thought this was funny, but a lot of them are repping for my trans people. Yeah. I like to do. I have a lot of big videos about that. I have videos where I'm very outspoken about ICE. I try to blend satirical comedy and like politics as best as I can, and not try to sound preachy, because I feel like you lose people if you sound preachy. No. You can learn something and you can kind of giggle. That's my hope.
You know what I call it?
That's my hope.
I call it hiding the pill in the peanut butter.
Yeah. There's actually...
You give a dog a pill and you hide it in the peanut butter. You go, yummy snack. And then you go, wait a minute, I just got some nutrients.
And if they cured all the dog diseases, you wouldn't have to give them the pill.
Well, exactly.
You know.
But, sometimes you can hide a nice little message in something fun.
Yeah. I would say my stuff is comedy, and my favorite word is edutainment. Oh. Edutainment is what I've not described myself as that, but people have described me as that.
And you're an edutainer.
I'm an edutainer. My earring just fell out. Just kidding. It was
your earring?
No, it was the headphone.
Oh.
It was like slowly falling. But yeah, that's me. That's what I do.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming here and doing this.
Thank you for having me. I could not be more excited.
Always nice to meet a fan. And I'm a fan.
Of you or me?
Of me.
Oh. Well,
no, of
coming
you.
from another fan, I see it.
You.
I see it. Thank you. You've been very sweet, and I have been very gagged, and I've been pinching myself under the table this whole time.
With those fingers?
I won't tell you where.
Okay, we're done.
What's that at the foot of my bed?